When I was a little boy, I loved many things. I loved movies, playing video games, and my family. But the one thing that completely infatuated me was professional wrestling. I remember the first time seeing it on TV. I was hooked. I would get all the toys, magazines, and DVDs I could get my hands on. And in 2009, my parents would give me the best possible gift for a little wrestling nerd: tickets to WrestleMania 25. The arena was electric, especially seeing The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels in what was an all time classic. I had never felt that type of energy in a crowd before. 13 years later, the boy was now a man, but the feelings had never faded. I would attend my second WrestleMania with my wife in Dallas, Texas. I would get to see Stone Cold Steve Austin tear it up one more time in front of a crowd. It was magic. But why do I love it so much? I mean, I know it's fake, right? These might be the thoughts going through your head as you hear a man profess his love for people in spandex. There are many reasons this form of entertainment has been in the forefront of my passions, and I hope this will give you an understanding on why I and so many others love professional wrestling. Number one, the characters. When I talk about professional wrestlers, you may already have people in your mind. The Rock, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, and Macho Man Randy Savage might come to your mind. And there's a reason for that. They're larger than life personalities, almost like superheroes. And they've left catchphrases that will be repeated by fans till the end of time. And while I do love these characters, my favorite professional wrestler has always been considered a bit more modest.
And I just want to say thank you, Dallas and the surrounding area.
The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. He's not the biggest guy, he's not a catchphrase machine, but when he gets in the ring, you know you're seeing something special. I've gotten to see Danielson multiple times live, and I can say he can fire the crowd up like no one else. Which brings me to my next point: the action. If you've ever seen a wrestling match, you may think it's just a couple of guys bashing each other. And sometimes that's the case. But the best matches have emotion. The best matches have a story. For example, this last year, wrestling fans got to experience the journey of Cody Rhodes. Rhodes is a second generation wrestler whose father was the legendary Dusty Rhodes. When Cody returned to WWE, he pledged to complete his story, to become a world champion, something that eluded his father in WWE. And at this year's WrestleMania, he completed his story in what was one of the most spectacular matches I've ever seen. It felt like watching an Avengers movie. And while these moments can be great on their own, they always need a special ingredient: the fans. Number three, live shows. This might be my favorite element. I have been to many wrestling shows throughout my life. The atmosphere always feels special. Fans get the opportunity to be a part of the action, cheering and booing who they want, creating chants that can be heard throughout the venue, and even expressing themselves by bringing signs and dressing up. In recent years, I've gone to many shows under the promotion AEW, or All Elite Wrestling, and I've never been disappointed. A big part of that is being among the crowd. The energy can feel similar to being at a big concert. In conclusion, pro wrestling might seem like the ugly stepchild of entertainment, but I feel like it's so much more. It's escapism, it's passion, and it brings so many elements into one show. I love it so much, and I don't think that it will ever fade.